What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Affan, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be watching Doctor Who Series 9, Episode 11. It's called Heaven Sent. It's on my screen. If there's this bright orange color on my face, that's because that's why, you know? It's opening with like a shot of the sun or something. We'll find out very soon. But yeah, let's just get into it. Without any further ado, here we go. Pew pew.
As you come into this world, something else is also born.
Okay, I do often come in this world. Pause.
Whatever path you take, it will follow.
There's blood?
Never slower, always coming.
Always coming. Story of my life. Oh, come on, fam.
One day you will linger in the same place too long. Your life will then be over.
Oh, no. Doctor. That's like a different kind of a machine. It's like a not TARDIS like not TARDIS. So, Clara, is she or is she not? Is the real question. There it is. So she is. Because he's here and thinking about her dying and she isn't.
If you think because she's dead I'm weak, then you understand very little.
Oh, shit.
So for your own sake, understand this. I am the Doctor. I'm coming to find you. And I will never, ever stop.
Whoa, let's do this. He was told not to take revenge, but hey, let's see how this one goes. Yeah, man, if you guys want to see the full-length reaction to this episode as well as all the rest, you can on my Patreon, and also all these episodes go up first on my Patreon. So the whole entire series is on Patreon by the time you see this video. So you can see it first on Patreon. Check it out. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for all this time. So I was kind of right. This she died, and now we're going to explore him dealing with her death. Or is it the second thing that I said, which was, or rather the first thing, what I said was the second thing, which is that she isn't dead. And now he is going to find a way to bring her back or to find out that she isn't dead, either one, you know? Whoa.
Clara said I shouldn't take revenge. You should know I don't always listen. Well, you gardeners, I hate gardening. Come on, chop, chop! Doctor will see you now. Watch my best friend die in agony. My day can't get any worse. Let's see what we can do about yours.
Man, that scene there at the end when he's talking to Clara, or rather Clara's talking to him and he's just looking at her with that little smile on his face, like... That was such an emotional scene, I swear. They both smashed it, especially Clara... Is that Clara? That Clara's dead body? Is that... Are you my mummy? Whoa. My goodness, this is intense. I love the camera work here. It's your mummy, Doco. Yeah, of course you know her. It's your mother. By mummy, I mean like a mummy, like, you know, the rap thing.
Notoriously cross. I mean, imagine life as a door. People can push past you. All of that knocking, but it's never for you. And you get locked up.
The flies are getting closer. Come on. It's like Resident Evil, the village, you know? Oh my goodness. You know? Lady Domitrice. It's just a wall. Oh no.
I can't actually see a way out of this. This isn't true. I'm scared. I'm actually scared of dying.
Something I said? What did I say?
Did I offend you? It's Hogwarts. It's the moving staircase. Huh? It's back. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's Clara. She scared me there. What the hell? Oh, okay. Who's watching him?
Old. Very old. Possibly very, very old.
My goodness, this has to be the scariest episode yet, and I'm like, what, 10 minutes in? Wow, it's already 10 minutes. I thought it was like 2 minutes. Holy Christ, that's how you know it's good.
So who's been stealing my nightmares? What am I here for? You've known about me for a very long time, right?
What's he doing with the flowers? The fly's up to something. He's cooking something.
Steal my bad dreams. You should know better. The secrets I have. I told you I was scared of dying. I'm lying either. That is me. You won't see this coming.
What?
Sorry I'm late. Jumped out of a window. Sudden death. Don't you
Oh.
want to know how I survived?
Oh. Wait. Did he die or did he survive?
Is that right, Clara?
Did he stuff Clara? I mean, pause. You know what I mean. Like taxidermy?
The faster you think, the slower it will pass. Concentrate. Soon you're going to survive. How I escape making you laugh. That's what I'm doing right now. I am falling. Clara, I'm dying. I'm going to explain to you how I survived. Can't wait to hear what I say. Nothing without an audience.
Wow. His slowed down time perception. He's done that before. I mean,
This castle is standing in the sea. Diving into water from a great height is no guarantee of survival. Why do you think I threw the stool? Fall time to impact. 7 seconds. 0.02 seconds. The chances of remaining conscious are... I have to know everything. Clara, the cuddles.
when? I like how he keeps talking to Clara even though she's not there. So she's gone, eh? She's gone. Oh. Oh my goodness. Guess he gotta climb his way out of there like Batman. And Batman, no, in The Dark Knight Rises. Batman Rises. Or rather, Batman's Dark Knight Rises, if you know what I'm saying, anyways. Is it his mummy again, watching him? Oh, not the camera thingy again.
It keeps coming, Clara. Wherever I go, it follows. Why? Why does it do that?
Wrong question.
What was the teacher? What's the right question?
Not why. What? Oh, that's that episode from Speak, right? No. It was Listen. No, Speak. Why did I say the opposite? It was either Listen or Speak, but they're both the opposite of each other, so.
Trying to scare me. This is theater. They're in a fully automated haunted house in a mechanical maze. The killer puzzle box designed to scare me to death, and I'm trapped inside it. Must be Christmas.
Because he likes puzzles, so that's like a gift. Is that what that meant? Looks like a keyhole, you know? That.
Another spade. Someone wants me to take. What do you think, Clara? Someone trying to give me a hint?
There's an
What
eighth.
would you do?
A spade.
Yes.
Same with you.
Which, let's be honest, is what killed you. So,
Yep, she tried to think like the doctor. Only thing is she failed. The doctor doesn't fail. Or does he? I don't know. Maybe he does.
not the first prisoner here, am I?
Yeah, look, doesn't it look like a keyhole? Like you can put a key in there. Boop.
Building this height. Creature that slow, so what?
Oh my goodness, this is a grave. Is this Clara's grave? Uh-oh, the flies. Well, that was just him. I thought someone swung a blade at him or something. Holy scheisse. Wow, this one's scary. Oh, doctor, it might be trying to scare you, but it's definitely scared me for sure. I will need a change of pants after this one. Oh, you bastard.
So, you can set traps.
Well, all the people who've been asking me for a horror movie, there you go. Bonus. Alright, come on, let's do this. I'm good. Come on, man. Pull yourself together. Brother! It's the bloody music, the camera, like why this shot? I mean, it's perfect, that's why. It's literally making me shit myself simply because the camera angle changed. This is cinema. This is theater, as he said. Is it a casket? I am... in your ass. I am in 12. Great age. I was making a joke. You caught me off guard. The hell? Tell no lies. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I pooped myself a little bit. That's what I get for making a joke of that nature. That's what I get for my ungodly behavior.
Truth, yes. Not any old truth, Clara. I'm being interrogated. It's not just truth it wants. It's confession. Clara, there are truths that I can never tell.
I was gonna say you're not here.
But I'm scared and I'm alone. Alone and very, very scared.
I am too, bro. This episode so far has been like one of the scariest Doctor Who episodes.
That was a lie. It's always been a lie. I was scared. I ran because I was scared.
Oh, it is. Oh, Doctor was scared. It's okay. I'm scared too. It's like a puzzle, so you gotta get like the castle or whatever in a certain pattern to get out. Whoa. I was just about to say, what if you climb out of the, underneath it, and then the skulls appeared, and I remembered there's a pool, a sea of skulls underneath it, if you get my drift, because it's water,
It's fun.
Whatever.
The day you lose someone isn't the worst. At least you've got something to do. It's all the days they stay dead.
Wow. That is true. Wow, okay.
I tick off the seconds as they pass. My life is a countdown. If I draw the creature to one extreme of the castle, and I run to the other extreme, I can earn myself a maximum of 82 minutes to eat, sleep, and work.
Wow.
Work is finding room 12. The castle wants me to.
46. I am in 12. Great. Astaghfirullah.
If the rooms are all jumbled up, maybe they move around. I saw the whole castle.
Yeah, they do, because the whole, as he said, the whole castle moves. It is so true, though, like the day someone dies. Yeah, you grieve, but there's so much to do. All the days that follow, oh, they are hard. Because everything continues as if nothing has happened, but something major has happened. And most people aren't even aware.
I think this whole place is inside a closed energy loop, constantly recycling. Or maybe I'm in hell. That's okay. I'm not scared of hell. It's just heaven for bad people. But how long will I have to be here?
Infinity, if it is hell.
Forever.
Oh, lovely.
It's always coming, always closer. The countdown never stops.
Wow, always coming in its sheets. Am I the creature? Wow. I guess I confessed a thing or two as well, like the Doctor.
2 moments experienced by every living thing, yet no one remembers anything about them. Nobody remembers being born, and nobody remembers dying. Is that why we always stare into the eye sockets of a skull? Bird? What's bird got to do with it? Are the birds here?
Duck? One of those episodes where Duck was important.
There's something I'm missing, Clan. I think it's something terrible.
12. I was going to say, it looks a lot like that
Is someone there? Hello?
door we found earlier. It would seem it's exactly like that.
It's a trap, Clara. A lure.
Oh my goodness. Is that him? That looks just like him.
I'm following breadcrumbs laid out for me. This is somebody's game, and I can't stop playing. Everybody else is lost. I know how to move that wall, Clara, so long as I don't run out of confessions.
He died in here?
No, I didn't time travel to get here. I can feel time travel. I didn't know better. I'd say I traveled 7,000 years into the future, but I do know better. So move the stars.
82 minutes.
The hybrid. Long before the Time War, there were many prophecies and stories. One of them was about a creature called the hybrid.
Hybrid.
Half Time Lord.
Oh, right.
I know the hybrid is real. I know where it is and what it is. I confess, I'm afraid.
How many times has he died in here? Oh.
This platinum 400 times harder than diamond. 20 feet thick. The way out.
Bird.
I can't keep doing this, Clara.
How are you going to win?
Can can't I just lose?
So Clara is that like a AI, like a robot thingy? As a mantium, as a bent. What did he say?
It's not fair! Clara, it's just not fair! Why can't I just lose?
No.
Whatever I do, you still won't be there.
Doctor, you are not the only person who ever lost someone. It's the story of everybody. Eat it. Break free. Doctor, it's time. Get up. Off your ass.
Is she real?
And win.
Oh, he's off his ass.
No more confessions, sorry.
Hello. Didn't you say it was like 4,000 times harder than Diamond, much like your boy?
It needs to be kept.
And he's beating it. Somebody stop me.
I'm gonna do something worse.
Dude.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, his hand is fine. How is that possible?
And whatever they're trying to do, I'm gonna stop it!
How is his skin not ripped and all bloody and
So you want me to tell you a story?
Because it's a kid's show, right? Come on, Affan.
The brothers Grimm dodged him. Where's this Emperor? He asks. Shepherd's boy. Any seconds.
In eternity.
What? Oh, you moved.
We'll always get it wrong with Time Lords. We take forever to die. Even if we're too injured to regenerate, every cell in our bodies keeps trying. Dying properly can take days. That's why we like to die among our own kind. They know not to bury us early. I'm lucky. I have a day now. I have to do this, Clara. It's the only way. I have to be strong. The portrait of you, a creature from my own nightmares. This place is my own bespoke torture.
Oh, it's his trail of blood.
Intended for me only. But all the skulls. How could there be other prisoners? My hell.
That was all him.
Every room reverts to its original condition.
Is that just... Wow.
Let's reset.
This is not real, yeah?
That means there's a copy of me exactly as I was when I first got here 7,000 years ago. All I have to find is some energy. And all you need for energy is something to burn.
That was his skull. Bird.
How long can I keep doing this, Clara? Burning the old me to make a new one.
What?
I'm the doctor coming to find you, and I will never ever stop. Many seconds.
He keeps burning himself to create a new...
If I didn't know better, I'd say I'd travel 12,000 years into the future.
How many seconds? In eternity, Shepherd's boy.
600,000 years into the future. 1,200,000 years into the future.
Wow.
The Shepherd's boy says.
20 million years into the future.
Mountain of pure diamond. Takes an hour to climb it. An hour to go around it. Every 100 years, a little bird comes and sharpens its beak on the diamond mountain.
Nearly 1 billion years.
And when the time mountain is chiseled away, the first second of eternity, well, a fast! You might think that's a hell of a long time. Personally, I think that's a hell of a...
He's done it.
Personally, I think that's a hell of a bird.
Yeah. He kept coming back, sharpening his beak, going through adamantium or whatever that is. Is that thing that he gave to his shoulder?
Go to the city, tell them I'm back.
I know what they did.
And I'm on my way. And if they ask you who I am, tell them I came the long way round.
No.
The hybrid is not half Dalek. Nothing is half Dalek. The Daleks would never allow that. The hybrid, destined to conquer Gallifrey and stand in its ruins, is me.
Wow. What an episode. Okay, wow. He's the hybrid, eh? Half doctor, half human. So it's a really good episode. And if you want to see the next one, you can right now. Wow, I cannot wait to talk about this one. There's all of the episodes are there, of course. I probably have already started series 10 as well. So it should be on my Patreon, all of it. Check it out. Full interactions there as well. Thank you, every single one, for supporting me all this time. What the hell was that episode? It was genuinely scary. Like, actually genuinely scary. It was shot so well. The music was so good. Like, just the way it was done, the way it was shot, and the music, that alone made it so scary. By the way, that was Gallifrey at the end, right? I don't know. I thought it was, and I suppose we'll learn more about it in the next episode, which I simply cannot wait to see. It's getting a bit late, so I might have to call it quits for the day. But let's keep talking on about this episode, though. What a goddamn episode! Holy scheisse! It was so well done, man. It was so well done. It is the Doctor. So it's the Doctor has to make confessions, reveal a little bit of his identity, something that he has held onto for so long, and we know this. And he has to do this throughout this episode, a little bit by bit. And each time, well, at the end we see that each time it is a new. So he's using the energy that he releases each time he dies. Then he comes back in that machine. And he figures it out as he goes, revealing a little more about himself, confessing a little more. And at one point, especially when we keep seeing him back at the TARDIS, it did click for a brief moment that perhaps what we are seeing is the inside of his mind and this is not real. Because he's sitting there in the TARDIS speaking while also dying and doing all the things that he's done. But then I was like, maybe he has actually made it out of that situation and now he's talking about it in the TARDIS. His experience, the amount of times that he died, the years, the time that he spent, which might seem like it is significant, as he said, but he took the long way around. We see literally the inside of the Doctor's head. By the way, I didn't like... The whole episode is just the Doctor and Clara for a very brief moment. And even Clara, like the whole time we're seeing Clara, we don't see her face, we see her back. Back shots and that. Because the last time the Doctor saw her before her death was from behind. And so that's the perspective, that's the image that is stuck with him. And she's also in the same clothes, by the way, that Clara's wearing. And then there at the end when we finally see her face, when we finally hear her voice, oh my goodness, it is so impactful. This is what I'm saying. These little tiny things that are happening throughout this episode, they are tiny in the grand scheme of things, but the impact that they have is so much bigger. It's truly an incredible episode. It's very confusing as well because it's kind of like a bootstrap as well. So like, which one happened? Like it's the first one or the last? Do you know what I mean? There's that whole situation going on as well. And of course, I talked about these sort of situations before as well. I don't remember exactly which episode it was, the bootstrap paradox that which they had earlier in this season. Well, hybrid Daleks. There was literally first or second episode where we also explored that. I know we've seen this in other episodes as well. I forget that there's a classic Who episode that we saw as well, where we had hybrid Daleks. And just like the Doctor says in this one, never, that's not possible. Now, you could say, well, it was possible because we have seen it. But what happened every time that we had hybrid Daleks? Every single time they fought and one destroyed the other. Every single time. It simply cannot be, as the Doctor said. And so it had to be something other, which is what he figures out at the end. So Gallifrey, he saved in a way. It was very confusing, the 50th anniversary, because I presume that's what they're going to do here. I'm not entirely sure. It was confusing, I must confess. Oh man, this was such an amazing episode. It was so well shot. The direction is so good. And I think I also get the idea behind it, the main topic, which is anything but a joke. It is a very serious topic, something that almost every single human, not almost, pretty much every single human being goes through it. And it is grief. It is losing something dear to you, close to you, or someone rather. And that's what the Doctor experiences here. And we see how he deals with it. I mean, we see him talking to Clara, even though he knows, and he mentions it several times, that there is no more Clara. Clara is gone. Clara is done. That's it. That's the end of Clara. But we see him, we literally see him talking to Clara, or I don't know what that was, but a thing that he thought was Clara. So even after, it's just like the quote he mentioned, that the day that you lose someone isn't the hardest day. It's the days that follow that are the hardest, because on the day you have so much to do, so many things to prepare, funerals or whatever it might be, which can distract you. But it is the days that come after when you have not those things. I mean, you obviously have other things, as I mentioned, life continues, other people go on about their lives, and eventually you do too, you move on as well. But it takes time, especially to not have something that'll distract you and think about what just happened, and to deal with that is not easy, and sometimes you do have to take the long way around. So I get that message, and I think it's so beautifully done in this episode, that message of grief and how difficult it can be to overcome, and how even though everything continues, everything just goes on, and you have to try to move on as well. That's really the only kind of solution to this situation, this bizarre situation that every single one of us is going to find themselves in at one point in our lives. And that in itself is such a sad reality. And to see the Doctor in that sort of a situation as well, that was kind of different as well, because we saw him weak. See, that's the thing. The Doctor isn't a human, but we saw him to be, in this episode, just another human, or weak, like a mortal being, struggling and scared. Having, like I said, having to reveal his identity. I mean, the show is called Doctor Who. Having to reveal the Who in Doctor Who. I mean, it's good. I mean, what can I say? What can I say, really? I think this episode's going to be one that people are going to resonate with a lot, because, as I said, every single person goes through what we saw the Doctor go through, because that's it. You're stuck. You're stuck with nowhere to go, and you have to face it head on. You have to get off your ass and win. That's the only way to do it. There's no easy way to do it. There's no short way to do it. You have to cut through, and you have to beat something that is 4,000 times harder than Diamond, which should be easy for me, because I'm used to beating something that is 4,000 times harder than Diamond. Yes, that was a masturbation joke. I'm so sorry. This is not the time. I apologize for my ungodly behavior. By the way, that place where he's digging, that kind of reminded me of that, I don't remember that place that we saw before with the electric and all that. What's that called? I forget. Oh my goodness, I forget. It was like different timelines and stuff. And his companion, I think it was the companion before Clara, right? Oh, I'm mixing up things, but it reminded me of, I don't know, whatever. It's a thing that I saw in Doctor Who before, and I thought it was here, but I couldn't put my finger on it exactly what that was, or what I was remembering in that moment. It was good to see. I mean, we literally had an episode with one person going through something very difficult, and it was very well done, I thought, at least. We saw the Doctor in his weakest. We saw how much the Doctor relied on Clara, how much Clara was needed or important, or how much Clara sort of meant to him, but also how much Clara helped him in a way. I mean, even in this one, it is Clara appearing at the end and challenging him and telling him to just get off his ass and win, just get up and do it, just challenging him, just pushing him forward, getting him to do that thing. And as I mentioned as well, like, we saw an analytical side of the Doctor as well, something that we saw with Clara as well. Clara tried to emulate that, and of course she failed, but the Doctor didn't fail. He did not lose. He won at the end, and well, I guess you could say at what cost, but he did win, and Clara didn't. So I guess that's sort of the difference. So you can see that Doctor isn't just a human. He is more. He is critical. He is quick on his feet. He can figure things out, from dropping the pedals to the chair to everything, really. Every single thing that he did was so calculated, and so, I mean, he was just looking for a way out, looking for options, looking for possibilities, exploring every single avenue. And I mean, it's amazing. We saw a side of the Doctor that makes him not human, you know, but also we saw him at the weakest, which makes him human. So yeah, so I guess that's the end of Clara, then that's the end of the companion. And that caught me off guard, and I have to say very well done. It was very well done, but also very well done the fact that they put it not at the end of the series, but sort of at the final quarter of the series. So you don't really expect, like the whole time I was like, wait, but there are still episodes left. So what? Is it just going to be him dealing with the aftermath of losing Clara, just as we saw with Clara when she lost Danny Pink? You know, we saw the aftermath with Clara. Is that what we're going to see? And it would seem that that is exactly what we're going to see. But the next episode, ooh, that was that Gallifrey. I think I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99.99% sure that was Gallifrey. And okay, lovely. It's going to be the end for the Doctor. By the way, did he, question time. He didn't actually die, did he? That was all in his mind, right? So he didn't actually die or anything like that. Like he didn't regenerate or anything like that, right? Because he did it so many times. Like that's not possible, right? I mean, he can, but not that many times. So that was all in his mind. I think I got that one right, at least. We'll see what the comments say. But this was an absolute brilliant episode. One of my favorites. This series has been incredible. I mean, absolutely stupendous. This has been one of the best series as a whole. A series, not just episode, a series so far in Doctor Who. And I'm very much looking forward to how they're going to finish it off. I believe there's 1 or 2 more episodes left. I'm not entirely sure. But whatever I've seen so far, I'm loving it. And I cannot wait to see more of it. And like I said, if you want to see the entire season right now with me on my Patreon, you can, because all of it is there right now, and you can have full-length reactions there as well as the YouTube edits. So check it out. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. And yeah, do consider subscribing, liking, and commenting, and all that good stuff. As you might know by this time, because every single YouTuber says it, well, there's a reason they say it. So thank you so much for doing all of those things, helping me out, being with me along this journey. And just a final note, I mean, I've said this before and I'll say it again, if there is someone, and I know there will be someone who will be going through a tough time, perhaps it has to do with a family member or friend or someone close to you moving on from this world and on to bigger and better things, but maybe it's something else. Either way, something that's on your mind, and if you just want to relieve that off your mind, just someone to talk to, someone to just open up to, my DMs are always open. So I always encourage you to go to someone close to you, someone that you can talk to face, and someone that you care about, but also they care about you, because I think that can be a little more personal and a little more intimate and a lot more helpful than just someone talking to a screen. But I also understand that that can be very, very difficult. And if you're finding that difficult and just need someone like me, like a screen to talk to, my DMs have always been open and are still open, and I welcome all of you, and I wish you all the best. I pray that it becomes easy for you, and I pray that you are able to move on and go on to do bigger and better things yourself, and make the person or people whom you are grieving proud, as Clara says to the Doctor there at the end. Be proud of me and make me proud. I'll end it right here. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice